Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, hey, independent Scentsy consultant with you today for my empties. Mostly Scentsy, but there's some more in here. There's, for the wax challenge and everything, there's a few vendor things and makeup and all that stuff. But so I've got all these empties, you guys. So yeah, and if you check out yesterday's video, it had my melters mixers. And there's some more empty clams in there. Okay, so let's do Scentsy non-wax. So I used up a dish soap in Driftwood Bay. This one is so good. I love this one. Not only do I love Scentsy dish soap, and I'm depressed that you can't order it when you want it, even though I have some still. When you want it, you can't just order it. That's sad. So used up this Driftwood Bay. I ended up getting that one in a clearance haul. So I also used up, you guys, a sugar scrub in Luna. We got this in a whiff box. I love this. I forgot how much I love Luna. I need to grab some more of this at a clearance because I absolutely love Luna. I think that's one of my favorite sugar scrubs. Yeah, I need to get more. And let's see here. Oh, and I used up, I had a partial of this one too, that just a little tiny bit in it. This is blue agave and melon. So I finished this one up too. This one's okay. Sorry, there's a notification. So in trying to wipe away the notification, I accidentally was calling whoever it was, random person back. So I just stopped that and it stopped my video. So I don't love blue agave and melon anymore. How weird is that? When this first came out, I loved it. It's still very good. But using the sugar scrub or even melting the wax, I think I have one more, it gets almost cloying to me, which is weird because I love really sweet things. I love gimme candy. I don't know, there's something about the agave, maybe it's the melon, because sometimes melon can go good or bad for me. Maybe it's the melon, not so much the blue agave, but maybe it's the melon that throws this off. I don't know. So I don't love it, but it was nice to use the sugar scrub. If that was in clearance, I honestly wouldn't buy it. Sorry. Oops. I also used up several. I had two of these that were partially full upstairs. So I used up two of those, and I used up a partial bag plus one. This was a tiny bag from Wegmans. This was horrible. Yeah, these were super tiny. They were awful, but in a pinch, Dale got them. So I had two of those. Jumbo count, no, these are just soft and durable 100 count. These are jumbo count. They're not that good. I miss the mega or whatever they were from Walmart. These are okay, but I feel like I have to use two. These will soak up one wax cube. Sometimes a little's left over. So sometimes I use one in, one cotton ball plus a little of another one. It just depends. Must be how I break it. I don't know. So yeah, lots of cotton balls. That's because when I do the vendor wax, I can't set it out of the dish and use the spatula like I do with the Scentsy wax. So I've been exploring my vendor wax more, so hence I've been going through more cotton balls. My cats like to use this to climb and play, and I'm like, you guys are destroying my basket. But yeah, whatever. It's just kind of like a paper mache type, not even paper mache, but it's kind of like crepe paper woven. I liked it a lot from Michael's, but Charlie especially loves to climb on it, and then Mike loves to play with him and climb on it too, and I'm just like, I give up. So let me sort out the bars of wax clams that I did separate from the melting challenge. Couple render things. The makeup is saved till the end, just in case you watch my Ipsy bags and you're interested in how they worked. Okay, so I actually want to put stuff back in here. Keep it out of my way. Makes it easier. Okay, so I used 2 cardboard clips. When you smell the cardboard clip itself, you can still kind of smell it. It's Amazon Rain, but this is a light bar for me. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't love it. I just think it's okay. It's pretty, but it doesn't. Dale absolutely loves Amazon Rain. Loves it. So I got these in clearance, I think. The cardboard clip. Yeah, because I don't have them anymore. So it's obviously clearance. And yeah, I hardly smelled them. Maybe like a week or two. Depending on the scent, I can sometimes get several months from these. These didn't do much for me. Currently in my car are black raspberry vanilla. Let's see how these do. Yeah. Clearance as well. They're stronger than Amazon Rain, but the longevity, I don't know. So I had this Mineral Oasis scent circle. I got it from clearance because this was a scent before I was a consultant with Scentsy. I didn't smell it, not even at all. When I originally got this, it was so pretty, so pretty. And then I sealed it up with a piece of tape. I got around to putting it in my car. I can't smell it. I don't know if the scent escaped. I would totally vote for a Mineral Oasis to get that voted back. I love that scent. Scentsy hand cream. This one happens to be Now and Zen. Okay, I don't like the hand cream formula. I'm kind of a hand cream snob because if my hands are dry, I kind of feel like I'm suffocating. I don't know if that's part of my OCD or not, but I have to have hand cream. And this will do in a pinch, but it still makes my hands kind of feel dry and I don't like it. I'm very sensitive to that. So I don't like it. This I got from clearance a while ago. It's Sunny Grapefruit and Chamomile. The wax bar is just fine. The hand cream that is practically full smells like plastic. In fact, I don't even really like it because it pretty much smells like plastic. I've noticed that, and so I used to take these in the bundle, what do you call it, Moisture Medley bundle. In fact, it kind of sloshes around in there. And I used to give these away, like on occasion if someone had a big order, because I don't like the hand cream, so I used to give them away. If it was fresh, maybe, but I don't feel good about giving these away. Can you hear it? Can you hear that? Ew. Like I'm throwing that away. I have a Luna one. It's almost gone. It smells a little better, but not much. It's still pretty plastic smelling. So not real happy with that. Went through 2 pods. This one was in my car forever, the Bonfire Beach. It's so pretty. I love Bonfire Beach. It's not a very strong one. Oh, it's so pretty. And I just got to where I couldn't really smell it in my car anymore. So yeah, those are done. And I had these out. No, I replaced Vanilla Mint with, these were Toasted Acorn and Oak. And those were out in my entryway. They kind of sort of smell. Yeah, those were fine. Vanilla Mint is one of the best pods. I love these. I wish I could get them all the time. Happened to get the Vanilla Mint out of clearance when they flash sale. They were like $2. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. These are my favorite pods. Second favorite are probably Cinnamon Bear. So strong. And then my third favorite are probably Lucky Star Fruit, one of the best pods I've ever used. Aloe Water and Cucumber is also one of the best pods that I've ever used. Yeah, the rest of them, I don't get great luck performance from them. They're not real strong. I can kind of smell Bright Side or Life, but since you didn't bring those back, so. Anyways, of course, all the good ones go away, so yeah. We'll do vendor last. Okay, so before I get into what I did from the melting challenge, these are ones that, like, I had a partial clam of this one and I ended up using it in the kitchen. This is It's Love. I wanted to finish up this clam. I love this scent. We should bring this to the spring summer catalog. I love It's Love. It's beautiful. It's like sugary sweet, candy sweet, but like body care perfumey almost slightly, but it's super sugary sweet. Yeah, It's Love. I think I have maybe 2 more of these. Oh, it's one of my favorites. I put this guy in my bedroom. It's one of my favorite ones to put in my bedroom because it's such a boomer. Jammy Time. When they removed it from the catalog, this was in my club, and that's why I have these. It does so phenomenally in my bedroom, and it's one of my all-time favorite scents from Scentsy. I cannot recommend to you enough the body cream and the body wash and the layering combo. If you have anxiety like me, this helps me feel calm, and I still smell this throughout the day on my body. In the body cream, mostly. The body wash, I didn't notice it linger as much, but when you layer it with the body cream, yeah, like halfway through the day, I'm still smelling it, and it makes me feel calm. It relaxes me. It helps to calm down my anxiety. Not that that's a medical claim. I'm just saying, me personally, it helps. So yeah, Jammy Time. It's phenomenal in my bedroom. It's days. Literal days, but I do 4 cubes in the Polar Panorama, 4 cubes in the Diamond Milk Glass. The Diamond Milk Glass is my favorite warmer ever from Scentsy. I feel like buying 20 of them. I love that thing so much. It's small little hot plate element warmer, and it's just got the cup base, and it works so well, and it's only $35 currently in the catalog. I cannot recommend. It goes with every decor. It's white with a little gold here and there, accentuating things on the warmer. It's one of the best warmers ever. It's ceramic plus the hot plate. It's phenomenal. But yeah, so Jammy Time will last a good week in my bedroom. I love it. Love it. And I don't always want to change that every single day in my bedroom. So I appreciate the ones like Jammy Time that last. And that's why I have bedroom scents in my club, because if they're going to last a week in my bedroom, I want them in my club. I finished up, I had a couple cubes of white grapefruit. And I didn't mix this with anything this time. I just did it straight. It's so weird and it bothers me. No, it almost kind of smells like potatoes with like this weird sharp note, which is obviously the grapefruit. And I can see why it's white grapefruit, not pink grapefruit. White grapefruit is way more sour than pink grapefruit. No, no, If that's in a bundle, I probably won't get the bundle. I don't like that one. So I've heard people talk about how this guy turns a sunburst bamboo. So I did 2 cubes of this in my kitchen. The bar itself, it doesn't smell as much like a green banana to me. A little. I wouldn't say that it turns, but it's not quite the same. It gets kind of waxy too, kind of like the stupid hand cream. I still smell a little of that like spa note in it. It's missing some of the green banana fresh note. It's okay, but mine is, I had this from the Scent of the Month kit. What was that, 2 years ago? No, a year and a half ago? I don't remember, but yeah, it's okay. I'll use it, but it's not as, it was better when it first came out. So use these up. I don't know that mine quite turned, but I mean, because I still smell the spa that was in it before. It's just a lot of the green banana smell has gone away. So yeah, use these up if you have them. If that's in your club, hopefully you have fresh pores. And then this is a bar I got from Jeanette. This is Spring Forward. I love this one. I don't even remember where I did it. I don't even remember if it was a full clam or a partial clam. I don't remember. Isn't that funny? I probably did it towards the beginning. Or maybe I had partial and I tried mixing it with, no, I didn't because I wanted to see what that smelled like. I don't remember. But I apparently used this one, so this one went in my bedroom, iridescent. This is one of the bars that got dropped from my club when Scentsy told me it wasn't due till August and then proceeded to charge me in July anyway. And I dropped my bars because voila, I thought I wasn't due until August, so I didn't have the money. Yeah, I still have a whole brick. I'm not gonna die. I'm kind of undone about it because when are you ever gonna get the 50th anniversary bar back? To me, it reminds me a lot of Philosophy Amazing Grace perfume. That's why I like it. Dale liked it. Had this going in my bedroom. I'm bummed, but I don't know if they'll replace it or not. They're still working on getting back to me. So the melting challenge for July. I'm already 15 minutes in. Okay. So Happy Canada Day was the first melt a Canada made wax or something you associate with Canada. To me, this smells like a Tim Hortons double-double. And so I melted Perk Me Up. I got this particular bar from Virginia. Thank you, Virginia. It's so good on cold, but it is not a good performer. I don't know if they probably removed it from my club. Doesn't even matter at this point. We'll do a club edit. I'm just kind of waiting to hear back from them and see how it goes, but we'll do a club edit. Yeah. And we'll see what I'm going to save or not save. So for the second was Melt a Party Scent, and I got this from my friend Lee in the UK. It's Cheerful Celebration. This was nice. I'm not the biggest fruity fan. Their clams are nice and thick. It was nice, but it was fruity. I enjoyed it. It just wasn't something I would want to club or get all excited about. I did like it though. I do think a lot of people here would enjoy Cheerful Celebration if we had it. So that was a good one if you ever see it or swap with someone. On the third was Melt a Ruby Colored Wax, July's birthstone. So I did Apple Press. This is one of the ones that Scentsy dropped from my club, and I'm bitter. It's my favorite apple scent. It's very sweet, but like a sweet apple. I love this way more than Johnny Appleseed. I'd have kept this forever. I love this. I love this more than Peeling Apple, because the Peeling Apple has a floral note. I don't know if it's peony, plumeria. I can't remember what floral is in a Peeling Apple. This isn't floral. I don't know what the scent notes are, but to me it's sweet. Oh, I love Apple Press, and I'm going to be upset if I don't have that one anymore. And then for the 4th, melt Independence Day, melt a US made wax or something with stars and stripes. I did a US made wax. Scentsy's US made in Idaho, USA. And I got this bar from Michelle. So thank you, Michelle, for a root beer float. I freaking love this scent. This is one of the ones that got dropped from my club because I was $2 short. Heaven help me. The universe is trying to tell me something. Oh my goodness. I love root beer float so much. It's one of my all-time favorites. It makes me super happy. Takes me back to my childhood. And then on the 5th, it says F off, melt something floral, fruity, or fresh. I got this from Virginia. I have 2 left still. This is L3 Waxy Wonders, Bonsai Island, Fresh Gain, Rice Flower, and Shea. Oh, this is so pretty, and it's so fresh and clean. I really like this one. Oh, it's so good. I love it. It's a pretty clean. Definitely like Gain laundry. Okay, and then on the 6th is Melt Something Romantic / Sexy. So I got this from... Oh my gosh, I can't hardly read it. I literally am struggling to read it. Someone from Idaho. Or Iowa, I guess it is. Idaho is I-D-I-A is Iowa. Davenport, Iowa gave this to me. Well, anyways, it's from Rose Girls. It's Puppy Love. It's Love Spell, Victoria's Secret type, green apple, and cotton candy frosting. I love this. This was lovely. And when Dale and I first got together, I was very obsessed because girls in my school didn't have Victoria's Secret. I went to a Christian school, small school. And so I didn't know about this till I was older. And I was obsessed with Victoria's Secret Love Spell until they changed the formula and it made me break out in hives, so I had to stop using it. So this brought me back to when I used to love the Victoria's Secret Love Spell body butter. It was like my favorite thing. And on the 7th was Melt a Strawberry scent. So I melted Zara from Sassy Girl Aroma. It's strawberry and lemon curd. Ooh, this was nice. Dale really liked this one. He loves the fruity and the citrus. I think those are his favorite. It's pretty. It reminds me of like a lollipop, like a strawberry lemon lollipop. It's very good. So I'm probably going to save the rest of it, unless it comes up in a melting challenge, but I'm probably going to save the rest of it for next summer. But I did enjoy that. That was very nice, refreshing. And then on the 8th was Melted Coconut scent. So we're back to Sassy Girl Aroma. This is French press that I got back in 2022. Maybe it's 2021. Maybe 2021. I don't know. I don't remember because I didn't write the date on it. It's over a year old. I know that much. And French press is morning brew, coconut cream, caramel, maple butter, vanilla extract, espresso beans, cocoa chips, and sugar cane. I love this. It's like a coconut latte. Like if you got a coconut flavored latte with coconut syrup, you know, from Starbucks. Gorgeous. Now I tend to melt like the vendor waxes like these. I work 40 hours a week, so I get home like between 3:30 and 5 every day. So I come home, I change my waxes out in my warmers. So this will be going all night. Sometimes I still smell it in the morning, but for the, 5-6 hours that I'm awake before I go to bed, I'm enjoying these and I absolutely love these. So that's when I'm using my, there's a fly and Mike is going after the fly. So if you see him randomly jumping places, they get very excited when they see a fly that comes in the door. But yeah, that's French press. Love this so much. I would totally buy more of this. When it's going, it's a nice medium performer. I love it, especially the more, like, I find the sweet spot is like a year later. These, oh, they're all amazing. They're also very good when you first get them, but they're really great, like amazing great after a year. So that's French press. Love it. And I only use one piece in 8 Scentsy warmers down here. So I'll either do one room, one scent, one room, another, or I'll do all 8 pieces in 8 warmers, and it's phenomenal. So I find you just don't need more than that with Sassy Girl. And then on the 9th was National Sugar Cookie Day, melt a cookie scent. And I did Sassy Girl Aroma Surfside. This is Sweet Lavender, Beach Night, and Sugar Cookies. So this had sugar cookies in it. I love her Beach Nights blends, you guys. It's like marshmallowy, like cake almost. With like this sweet, creamy, perfumey smell. It's divine. And then mix that with a real, like a hint, like an ever so slight hint of lavender. And like the sugar cookie might be what smells like cake to me. I love this. I love it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So Surfside, huge fan. Totally buy that again. And then on the 10th was melt something that contains amber. So I melted this from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Desperado Cowboy. This is cedarwood, exotic musk, amber, wood, tonka bean, soft leather, and toasted oak. This is cologne. It's very good. It's almost like a clean, it's almost like it's got some soap as far as like zest soap with like a soft cologne after. So it's like they took a shower with, like a man took a shower with zest soap and then applied a light cologne. This was pretty strong though, I have to say. It was pretty strong. I don't know that I would run out and buy it again. I do really like it. I do find it very nice and refreshing, but I have to be in the mood for cologne scents. It just depends, and this one's okay. I like it. If you love cologne scents, you'll really like this. I just kind of have to be in the mood for a cologne. So I don't see myself melting that type of wax all the time. It's not that I dislike it. It's just not something I gravitate towards. On the 11th was melt a scent that starts with S. This is one I got from my friend Lee in the UK. It's Summer Sunshine. It has 2 S's. Summer Sunshine. It's nice. It reminds me of like if you took sun-kissed citrus and mixed it with Coastal Sunset. And not so much the coconut, but there's like, I don't know what is in, I think it's sandalwood that's in Coastal Sunset that gives it this interesting, creamy, almost kind of slightly perfumey vibe. So you get that with like the muted orange in sun-kissed citrus. But you mix them together. I don't know. It's okay. Again, it's not, I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. It was pretty. It's just not one I would go out of my way to get again. That's Summer Sunshine. I'm super excited I got to try it. So thank you, Lee. I'm collecting scents for you like crazy, Lee. So you're gonna have a giant box when I mail it to you. And then on the 12th is Melt a Scent you associate with camping. I should have done these before the SFR spoilers. Graham Cracker Crunch. Ugh. I'm so angry at Scentsy right now, and I would probably be less angry if this was still in my club and they hadn't have told me it was due in August and then charged me in July and then dropped my bars when, surprise, I didn't have any money because you lied to me and told me it was due in August. So I probably wouldn't be as angry because this was in my club, but it's one of the bars that got dropped. This is the best bakery, in my opinion, that Scentsy has ever had. I got Ooey Gooey Marshmallow and I got graham cracker, like crunchy, wonderful honey-made graham crackers with like Ooey Gooey Marshmallow. On cold, I get the hint of peanut butter, but warming, I mostly get graham cracker and Ooey Gooey Marshmallow. This was my favorite thing. This was my favorite thing. Why? Why? They took the best bakery they've ever had out of their catalog. I know exactly why they're doing it. They're trying to force everybody into club. I've known that. I've said that's my conspiracy theory for the last year. I knew that's what they were doing last fall winter catalog. When they come out with all these LTO bakeries and they slash the bakery, I knew it's what they're up to. I am bitter because I have customers that do not want to have club. They don't want to deal with it. But everybody around here is spice. Like everybody in Warren, Pennsylvania loves, in the surrounding area, loves red hot cinnamon and bakery. And they have annihilated it. And my customers just don't buy as much. So thank you, Scentsy, for ruining my ability to sell Scentsy to my locals because they don't want a club. I have, I think, 2 people locally that do club and they're small. The rest of the people will buy it if you have it, if it's in the catalog. If it's not, oh well, they don't need it. They'll find something at Walmart. So thank you, Scentsy. Appreciate that so much. It would mean a lot, pardon my bitterness, it would mean a lot if you cared more about us consultants that are trying to hustle your wax for you, or the customers that are like, why is there no bakery? And what happened to Graham Cracker Crunch? And, you know, I get to talk to them about that, and I get to say, well, Scentsy wants you to put them all in a club. That's why they have so many LTO bakeries, knowing it's the 3rd highest rated category in this region. Thank you, Scentsy. Appreciate that so much. Hell hath no fury. Like an Irish girl scorned. Okay, so I have one of these left. If they don't fix this, if they don't fix my clubs, I'm probably going to dump 99% of my clubs. I'm over it. I'm over dealing with the mental game of it all. Anyways, I try really hard to make excuses for Scentsy. I really do, but that's just not cool. That's like so not cool. And you guys, it's hard for me because I love Scentsy. Scentsy will always have a special place in my heart because it was the one wax company that I was trying to find Cinnamon Bear and Cozy Fireside. Thank God Cozy Fireside is still with me because I probably would have just been done. Done altogether if I'd have lost that bar. Yeah. But Scentsy will always have a special place in my heart. Not only is it the easiest wax to clean, not only is it the longest, strongest lasting, but they brought me to you guys. They're the vehicle that launched my YouTube hobby. They're the vehicle that, you know, brought together the friendships that I have with you guys. I wouldn't even know most of you guys. Well, all of you. Honestly, I wouldn't even know you if it wasn't for Scentsy and YouTube. So they're always going to have that special place in my heart. And maybe that's why I'm more bitter. I'm actually kind of hurt that they're doing it. Yeah. I mean, it hurts that they care more about profit than they do the people that, you know, hustle their wax as a hobby because you love it so much, and you sit at vendor events and you're trying to sell the wax to your friends and your or you know, friends will come in or family and they'll be like, "Ooh, your house smells so good," and you're like, "Hey, it's Scentsy," you know. And then they don't care about that. They only care about clubs and club sales, and yeah, that's not cool. Like, you forgot about us that you left behind because you're trying so hard to make money. Okay, I'm on like my soapbox, and that's not okay because you came here for empty. It's not my bitter hurt feelings. Okay. So on, sorry. So on the 10th was, or no, the 11th is, no. Camping is where I left off. On the 13th is melt a scent you've had bad luck with in the past. So I put together heirloom rose and almond croissant. I don't like almond croissant because I can't unsmell Captain Crunch cereal anymore. It literally just smells like Captain Crunch cereal to me. Heirloom rose from the Epcot collection. I can't do this on its own. It's too artificial rose for me. Like, there's this pretty, almost kind of fresh rose in it on cold, but as it warms, it's too artificial rose plus fresh rose, and I can't. Thanks to Simply Rose choking me out of my house. I can't. So I put these together. This was amazing. Amazing. I wish I had more of both of these. I would melt them. I loved it. I actually loved it, and I would melt that again. So if you happen to have heirloom rose and you happen to have almond croissant, one of the ones that Scentsy got from the catalog, bakery section, knowing how bitter people were, they still do it. Anyways, together they're amazing. I don't love them separately, but I love them together. So I highly recommend that. It was nice and medium performer. The almond croissant kind of tones down the rose, the floral. So, I mean, the rose can be super strong for me, and I think it's because I'm super sensitive to it now. That could be like an 8 out of 10. But the almond croissant kind of toned that down and made it more of a 5 out of 10. And it was creamy, and it was... I've heard people talk about how bakery and floral are great together. Yeah, hands down, that was phenomenal, and I loved it. So, yeah, help me use that up, and I loved it. I would do rose with bakery, except there's none left, and they dropped my gloves. I probably won't stop. But yeah, so had good luck with those this time, so I'm glad I did that. And then on the 14th was melt a grapefruit or grape scent. I went with grapefruit sunshine. I got this out of a flash sale. I think this was even... Isn't this the one that Vanilla Oud was supposed to be? Here we go. Isn't this the one that Vanilla Oud was supposed to be in that bundle? And they, along with Grapefruit Sunshine, and then lo and behold, they just gave you 2 Grapefruit Sunshine without any, like, oops, sorry. No explanation, no apology. They just swapped it and gave you 2. You guys. So it was nice. It's not one that I would vote back. It's not one that I get excited for. I wouldn't hunt it down. It's nice while you're melting it. It's kind of, It's nothing like white grapefruit. It's more like an orange, but like a tart orange. Almost kind of like sugar crystals even. Charlie and his mom are on my coffee table. Beautiful. Yes, but it's not my kind of scent, so I don't get super excited. But I do think a lot of people would love that if it ever did get voted back. It's a light to medium. I'd say it's probably 4 or 5 out of 10. And then on the 15th is Melt Something You Were Gifted. I was given this bar. Oh geez, I don't even know who gave it to me. You guys, I couldn't possibly read that if I tried. Yeah, I don't know who gave me this. It's in my notebook. I just pray for y'all when I can't read it. I'm just like, God, everybody that like sent me wax, please bless them today. So this is Strawberry Swirl. Love this. It's like you took fresh frozen strawberries out of your freezer and put it with vanilla ice cream, and there you go. You have a strawberry milkshake. I love a Strawberry Swirl. Pretty sure that's still my club. And then on the 16th was Milton ice cream flavor. So I did pineapple sorbet, because sorbet is like an ice cream without all the milk. It's like sugar and fruit. This is very nice. It's very creamy. Now like lemon sorbet has like a tartness, which I'm surprised this doesn't have the same tart, like make my mouth water. Also has like a foamy versus a creamy. This is more creamy. Like to me, this is similar to a Dole Whip, but with peanut butter. Or peanut butter. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's a long day at work. It's like the pineapple Dole Whip is what I was trying to say. Where my brain? Yeah, it reminds me a lot of a pineapple Dole Whip. If you've ever been to Disney and had the pineapple Dole Whip, it's just not, it's more creamy than tart than I thought it would be, but it's fine. I kind of like pineapple pucker better, but it's nice. I guess I just expected something a little more tart. It's fine. It's perfectly lovely. And then on the 17th is Melt from a Brick Loaf or Something You Have to Cut. So I got this from Sassy Girl. It's my first souffle, and I just wanted to know what it was going to be like to chop up something like a loaf before I buy a loaf. And it was crumbly. But people let me know to put it in the microwave for like 20, obviously not in the metal container, but for like 20 seconds, 15, 20 seconds, and then you can chop it. 20 seconds, I believe, 25 maybe. And then it chops and it doesn't get all chunky. This is chocolate croissants, and this is warm, fresh baked chocolate croissants filled with a delicious hazelnut cream, topped off with a chocolate drizzle. I think because this is vanilla, it needs to cure more because it was very light. It reminds me a lot of Cocoa Puff cereal. I can't really say I get the hazelnut, but it was very light Cocoa Puff cereal. So I definitely want to let this one cure more. I did this in my kitchen. It was very light. It was almost kind of hard to smell. So, and it's a vanilla base. So a lot of times the vanilla base. Hey, Charlie. Or at least I assume it's vanilla base. It wasn't that strong, but yeah. So on the 18th was Melty Peach or Apricot scent. Apricot vanilla, to me, this is like Perry's Peach ice cream. I'm with Heidi. It's beautiful. Heidi Thompson. Hi, Charlie. You want to come say hi? Come here, handsome. Oh my goodness, guys. I just see him. Isn't he cute? There's Mr. Charlie. Say hi. Say hi. Can I have kisses? Can I have kisses? You want to go play, don't you? You want to go play. Say hi. Say hi, my buddy. Hi, Charlie. I give kisses. You want me to put you down, huh? Okay, Charlie. That's Charlie. We had to take a cuteness break. This is like Perry's peach ice cream. I love it. It's beautiful. I get great performance from it. It's not too light for me. I'd say it's like 4 or 5 out of 10. 5, definitely 5. 5 out of 10. And on the 19th is random draw, close your eyes and pick away. So I melted Skinny Dippin'. It's not one of my favorites. And I kind of wish I hadn't picked this one because I think I have some melting ideas for it. I have to get another one. I don't really like this one. To me, it's got a papaya note in it. I like it better than I used to. Dale loved it. He's like, whatever is going on upstairs in the office, I really like that. I was like, do you? I don't like that one. But he really likes it. So, Skinny Dippin'. He's with you guys. He's a fan. I'm not. The papaya note that this one gives me, like dried papaya, I'm just not a fan of. And melt a scent you could buy in a lollipop. I don't know where that one goes. So I picked bubblegum. And I got this one from Brenda Summers. Bubbling Over with Scents Brenda. I love bubblegum. They have big creamy suckers, lollipops at Walmart on a tree. And this is one that I would definitely pick out. I've had before, bubblegum. Now this particular bubblegum comes off a little like Pepto-Bismol. I like Pepto-Bismol. So I'm okay with that, but Bubblegum Blast does not have that mint note in it, that wintergreen mint. Yeah, that's not in Bubblegum Blast, but it is in Bubblegum, just so you know. When you go to vote them back someday. Because I lost that from my club too. Or else I dropped that one. I might have dropped that one, now that I think about it. Anyways, on the 21st is Are You a Hoarder? Melt whatever you have the most of. Thanks to you guys, I had 67 bars of Hey Tiger Lily. I got this one from my friend Hannah. Hannah Blazon. She has a YouTube channel. Y'all know Hannah. She's super cute. And so I melted one of these that I got from Hannah. It didn't have the label on it, but I don't care. It still melted the same and it was glorious. I do love this one. I did this one in my bedroom. Yeah, that's another one that'll last a week in my bedroom. So I get definite miles out of these these stronger ones when I do them in my bedroom. And then on the 22nd was Melt Something Linked to a Picnic. So I got this bar from, oh no, another one I can't read now. I got this one from, I don't know who. Yeah, sorry. Oh God, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. This is Watermelon Mint. This is a nice one. This was like a gooey bar. I think this came from California. Oh, it still smells so good though. It was fun to melt it. Charlie. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's a little bit the candy watermelon. A little bit, but it's also got like the watery, almost kind of realistic watermelon with the candy watermelon. So it's kind of like realistic mixed with candy. And then you have like a really sweet mint. Oh, it's very good. And I think I'm wearing it. So that was fun. Nice medium performer. And on the 24th, melt something new to you, either company, vendor, or scent. And I went with, I hadn't melted this previously. This was, or no, I did, couldn't really No, this was my first. Yeah. So this was Teddy Bees. And I have it's last time I checked earlier today at lunchtime, it was awaiting pickup still. My big order from Teddy Bees. I got this on March 7th is when it came to me. So it was probably poured in February. It was lavender, marshmallow, peppermint. Spa lavender, toasted marshmallow, and peppermint. And the other half a loaf I'm sending to my friend Lee. But, so you guys, you see like the size of the wax cubes that I'm using, right? It's about the size of a Scentsy wax cube. I couldn't really smell it. I was very disappointed. So I added more to it. And I could smell it, but it was light. So I did probably 2 of this size. So my half a loaf is now enough for one more warm. I don't know. I'm hoping that all of that wax that I invested in, I'm hoping that this just kind of like L3 Waxy Wonders. When I melt L3 right away, I don't get good performance. When I wait a year, phenomenal. So I'm hoping that Teddy Bees is like that. So I would like to save these 4 cubes, or these 4 cubes. These little, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some crumbs. I want to save these and see if it matures. And it comes alive. Because I was disappointed. I think it's just that even though it was 4 months later, it just needs to mature more and cure. So that was a little sad for me because I spent a lot of money on what's coming and to not have it perform all that wonderful. So yeah, that's Teddy Bees. I hope me and Teddy Bees get along later next year. And then maybe I'll buy more. I don't know. Because of the performance that I'm having right now, I might hold off ordering until next year and just see how the stuff that I have matures. Because everyone says how great it is. Less is more. For me, more is more. Anyways. And then it says cool off. No. It says cool off with a mint scent. Oh. I'll bet you I put it in here instead of back in there. No? Pretty sure. Wait just a second, you guys. Hold on. So that's really weird, you guys. I had one in here. Weird. Oh. No, that's impossible. I think this is the lavender peppermint. This is the mint, and then I think the new food vendor one that I had in here, I just couldn't fit it in here. Might have been the iced woods from Teddy Bees. Iced woods and sweet birch. Again, this I got on 5/23. So actually I got these at the same time. Why does one say 3/7 and one says 5/23? I don't know. Well, anyways, ice birch is icy vanilla woods, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, marshmallow fireside blended with a bit of birch wood. This is so beautiful. But I use pieces this size, okay? And I didn't smell them. like pretty much wasn't really smelling it. So I did 2 of these and then I could smell it. It was light. It was like a 4 out of 5. Granted, this isn't very old, but boy, is this beautiful. Marshmallowy, slightly perfumey, slightly woods, like trees. Slightly. Like Christmas trees. Slightly. Otherwise, marshmallowy, perfumey, beautiful. Beautiful. Her scents are so fancy. Her blends are so fancy. So fancy. That's why I want to love what I got. So I'm just hoping that once this cures, it's going to be phenomenal. This was a loaf that I chopped. I'm just hoping it cures and I can go back to just the piece. I was hoping I would only need half of a piece, but so far I need 2 Scentsy cube pieces. I don't know. I may just have bad luck with sassy or teddy bees, and that makes me sad because I really like this. I liked it a lot, so I'm not sure with teddy bees. I just need to let it cure, is my personal opinion. I think next year it's going to be amazing. So the Hoarder, a Picnic, Mint, Something New to You. And then Christmas in July, Melt a Holiday. Oh, I did this one separate, you guys. That's why it's sitting separate, because when it says New to You, I remember. I did China Rain from Sassy Girl. This is a new scent to me. I haven't melted her quote-unquote floral. This is Chinese Lilies, Japanese Rose, Dewy Cyclamen, White Moss, and Clean Musk. This is one... Gingy, did you hear him hiss at Charlie? It kind of gives me a headache. The white florals in this kind of give me a headache, kind of like Thunderstorm. If you like Thunderstorm, I think that you would really like this. It's very pretty, but day 1 is strong and gives me a headache. Probably... And maybe because I'm sensitive and it was giving me a headache, it felt like a 7 or 8 out of 10. China Rain. And it's the white florals. It's beautiful. Day 2 didn't give me a headache and I could smell it on day 2. I think because it's floral and it was strong. I like it. It's hard to get past the headache. And I like it. I just don't know that this is one I'm going to jump out and get again, but I enjoy it and I like it. And I'm not just saying that. I really did like it. I liked it way better day 2 because I wasn't getting a headache, but it's very beautiful, very beautiful. It just happens to be one of the white florals that can potentially give me a headache. So Mint, New to You, and Christmas in July, Melt a Holiday Wax. This one is actually still in my club, Tinselberry. I'm sad they got rid of this. Which actually I think it's spice category because it's red hot cinnamon and strawberry. And I know it sounds weird, but to me, it literally reminds me of going to the fair and the pulled taffy where they sit there and they make homemade taffy and they pull it right in front of you. And it's like one person is making cinnamon and one person is making strawberry and you smell them together. And they're so soft when you first get them, but when they harden up, they get hard and I have to be careful with my teeth. Oh, I love Tinselberry. I love it so much. It reminds me of the fair. So that was perfect holiday wax for in July because I could literally do red hot cinnamon year round. I love it that much. My family loves it that much. And with the strawberry, it was perfect. On the 26th, Melt Something Banana. So, hi Charlie. So he just loves to explore everywhere, all by himself. Everyone else is upstairs. Gingy the Grouch is back there. Charlie tries to play with them or lay with them, and Gingy gets grouchy, like, leave me alone. Now Charlie's out here exploring. Like, he doesn't want to lay down with everybody else. He just wants to explore. So, anyways, Havana Cabana. This smells like a banana popsicle to me. There is pineapple with the banana, but I get a banana popsicle. and my son loves them as much as I do, so we have lots of banana popsicles. I love Havana Cabana. That will go in my club because I never trust them to bring it back. And to me, that's Scentsy's best banana. It's not the creamy banana, but it lasts the longest. So this and banana nut bread are my favorite Scentsy bananas for longevity. And on the 27th is National Creme Brulee Day. Melt something creamy or caramelized. I picked this from Sassy Girl Aroma because it has creme brulee as a scent note, and it's Play Ball. This is salted caramel, creme brulee, buttercream frosting, birthday, and pretzel. This was so good, and it was so strong, like an 8 out of 10 for the first few hours. Then it kind of died down. I would say by bedtime I wasn't really smelling it anymore, but I wasn't about to change it, so... Charlie, you can't play with that. That's my light. Playing with the cord. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Just ooey gooey caramel. I do kind of smell the pretzel a little bit. Kind of like hard pretzels or... But you get the caramel. You get so much caramel. And a hint of pretzel. And it's ooey gooey, rich, decadent, gourmand caramel. Oh, that's good. I love Play Ball. I would totally get more of that. 100%. Many more. He's a great performer. Just, it doesn't have the longevity. But after work, some night after work, I don't mind. Right now, he's playing with my foot under the table. He's just with his little bare paws. He's batting at them without his claws. On the 28th, melt a neon or bright colored wax. So I picked out of this the pink ones, and I melted these. This is Lights Out by Sassy Girl Aroma. Pink sugar blended with lavender cream. Now, I've done the math on these. I tried cutting these in half, and it wasn't as strong. Which is so weird because I only use one of these, and it's amazing. One of these squares compared to one of these squares. Okay. These are phenomenal, work amazing, yet this one, cutting it in half, it didn't do as well. So I went ahead and used more, and I used 8 of these, or how much, Charlie? No, these are the ones I cut in half. I took 4 of these and cut them in half. So I've used the whole block of a couple of them, because I don't have that many bag of blocks. The whole block is amazing. If you cut them in half, it's not enough, and I don't know why that is. Now this is the same size as Rose Girl's blocks, pretty much, so. But I don't know the price of these, but I get less forms out of these. I get 3.5 out of these, and I think I only get 2.5 out of these. And I think they're around the same price. These are $12. I have these memorized because I love them so much. Someone comment below if you know. I don't think I would buy these. Yes, they're convenient, but these are just as convenient and they do amazing. These are so pretty, whereas these are just kind of, they're fine. They work amazing. I just don't get as much bang for my buck out of these than I do these. Like, I kind of felt like I was wasting a whole one because the lemon one, the Hello Lover, I think it's called, was so strong. And I was like, oh, I'll just cut these in half. Well, Lights Out with, and maybe it's the blend, pink sugar blended with lavender cream. Maybe I'll try cutting Hello Lover in half. But it wasn't very strong. It was maybe a 3 or 4 out of 10. I was like, next time I'm using the whole block. Granted, these aren't that old. Got these not that long ago. I just didn't write the date on them, so yeah. I don't know. The brittles are my favorite thing, and maybe loaves. I have one loaf coming because it only came in a loaf in that scent, so anytime now. I hope no ship my giant order. And if she combines them, it's going to be over 40. Because I have 39 in a loaf in one order. Not joking. 39 brittles in one loaf. And in another order, I think I have like 8 brittles. So I'm going to have like a lot whenever that comes in. So that was creme brulee day. Neon colored. Okay, so on the 29th is melt a pineapple scent. So I melted pineapple mango from Scentsy. I do love this one. It's just fresh and pretty. I clubbed this last year. I don't think I'm gonna club it this year. It's nice. It's got a little, I would say a little of the mango that's in Go-Go mango, like the perfumey mango, not real authentic. But the pineapple, and that makes it kind of creamy. In the pineapple, it's different than, what is it? Pineapple sorbet. It's different than that one. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of pineapple dragon fruit. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, they tend to do similar things, just slightly different. Reminds me a little bit of sweet and sassy without the sugary kind of slight musk scent. They're all kind of very similar. So I'm just okay. If it doesn't come back, I won't die. But I do really love that one. And it's a great performer. It's probably 7 out of 10. And on the 30th, melt a cheesecake scent. I did, and darn it, I kind of wish I had to save this now because I think I have a wax suggestion, but it's in the catalog. So blueberry cheesecake. I got this bar from Brenda. Dale loves this. It's okay. I definitely get a definite blueberry compote, but I also get some of the cheesecake. In this particular one, it gets to me a little bit, but I think it's because I had a whole darn brick of it and I melted through it too much, and I think I overdid it. Same thing happened with coconut lemongrass. Now I don't love coconut lemongrass anymore, and I don't really love blueberry cheesecake. It's okay. It's just not my favorite. Oh, I did 2 pineapple scents because I also did pina colada cha-cha, which is pineapple coconut. It smells just like a pina colada. Now this one's creamy. It's like a virgin pina colada. This one I plan to club. I love this one. And it's a strong 7 or 8 out of 10. It's a great performer. So I did 2 that day. Pineapple ones. Yeah, so you guys, those are from the melting challenge, and then I have some vendor wax randoms. Oh wait, the last one is melt a sample. So sorry, I did Mysterious from Sassy Girl Aroma. I couldn't smell it. I think it needed to, but the lid didn't want to stay on this one, so I was like, oh, I should melt it. It's so light. It's pretty. I don't know. It's just super light for me. Granted, I only got it in June, but I felt like I didn't want the scent to escape. I don't know. I probably should let this one mature. Mysterious. It was okay. It was fine. And I also, Hayden Row. Hayden Row has some of my favorite waxes, and they do so phenomenally. Like warm vanilla sugar is just like Bath and Body Works warm vanilla sugar. I can get like 2 or 3 days out of that, and it's strong. Probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. Their bakery, for some reason, I cannot get it to work, and I've had this for over a year. Probably going on 2. It smells okay in here. Like I do get like kind of like a slight cinnamon sugar cookie. like a snickerdoodle slightly. It's called Gingerbread Man. Guys, I can't smell it. It's even sort of hard to smell in here. I have Amish country from them too. Can't hardly smell it. Suntan, I didn't smell it all that much. It's pretty. I don't know. But Hayden Row, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and Bookstore. Those are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I just and it's weird because the vanilla and Warm Vanilla Sugar is phenomenal. Works so amazing. But this, I can hardly get it to throw. In my kitchen, I almost didn't really smell it, which is very disappointing to me. So I'm glad I just got a little thing of this one. So I need to get through the rest of Gingerbread Man or give it away or something. I don't know. That one doesn't do much for me. And I got this one from Virginia. This is from Kay's Scent and Melts. It's Cotton Candy Mania. It's pretty. It's real light though. In my kitchen, I cut it in 3, so I did 3 different melts. It's a very pretty cotton candy, almost like a sweet candy perfume cotton candy. It's very pretty. I just wish it was stronger. So thank you, Virginia, for this because it was fun to try. It's just super light. So, yeah. So I did the whole cube of this one. That was 1 worm. Yeah, you literally only get 2.5 worms versus 3.5 if you use the whole cube. And I used the whole cube of this one, and it was phenomenal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll have 1 cube left. So you get 2 plus a cube. So I get 2 worms out of these. And that's why I'm like, you know, I'm happiest with the brittles. I think I'm going to stick with the brittles, maybe loaves, depending on how well that one does that comes. But I don't know. These aren't as easy to store. I'm just super happy with the brittles, and I think that's where I'm going to focus all of my attention. But this is Ocean Mango. Boy, was this good. This is Delicious Mango, Sea Salt Breeze, Clementine, Orange Blossom, and Watery Musk. It is a very perfumey mango. Not like Go-Go Mango from Scentsy. It's prettier. It's more perfumey. It's like something you would wear as a perfume. It's beautiful. And this was nice and strong, probably a 7 out of 10, doing 8 of these blocks. But again, I'm like, I only get like 2 worms out of these. I'm not super impressed with that. So I'm just gonna keep focused on brittles personally. And I melted through, this was a loaf that I got from L3 Waxy Wonders that I found. And I was like, oh. Snuggle, Tan Lines, and Flip Flops from L3 Waxy Wonders. It's like 2 years old. It did good. Excuse me. This is Copper Tone Type, Hawaiian Tropic Type, Tropical Elements Type. I would have thought that this would have been stronger, and it's probably better that it's not. I'd say it's probably a 4 out of 10. It was lighter, but I don't know that I would have wanted it to be stronger because it is kind of very perfumey, like floral kind of suntan. It's pretty. I got a lot of it. It was nice. So I gotta work through some of that. And I have a candle. I got it for the actual jar because it goes with my whole decor kind of thing that I got going on. And this is from Scentworks by Slack King Company, but I got it on the Homework site, and it's Tropical Hibiscus Scented Candle. So I wormed through, I love the glass on this. It's Tropical Hibiscus, Gardenia, Ylang Ylang, and Island Vanilla. So I had like this much left of it, and I was like, well, I could burn it, but I'm gonna try, I don't know if you can see the line on it where it was. I'm gonna try freezing this. It was a little under half, 2/3. I'm gonna try freezing it and cut it up. No, that did not work. It worked better as a candle, but it was light as a candle. So some of the pieces that drip from the, it's sticky too. Some of the pieces that drip from the wick, like the soot from the wick when it mushrooms and you either clean it off or you melt it, that got in here. Plus I think when because you see how it's kind of brownish? And I think it's supposed to be more turquoise. And I think as it warmed, and you know how the soot and stuff gets in the wax, it smells kind of sooty. And I don't really smell the wax. And I've tried it a couple times in my kitchen in that warmer. Yeah. So that didn't work out for me. And I'm scared to cut up my Bath and Body Works candles because I'm scared it's going to end up like this. Granted, you guys probably do it before you melt 2/3 of the candle. I don't know. So before I threw this away, I thought I'd show you and share it with you, but I intend to throw this away. Smells kind of sooty. Doesn't really smell like much. And I'm going to try to wash up this glass and save this glass because the rubber seal on it keeps it on here, and I love the glass. Huge fan of that. So there went that. And then I melted a couple pieces. I got this from Virginia. This is from Rose Girls. It's Cake by the Ocean. I want to do this like more pieces because usually I have amazing luck with Rose Girls. This one in my kitchen, I didn't smell it all that much. And I think I'm going to smell it more if I do these out here. So I think I have like 8 pieces here. I can do that and see how that goes. But yeah, sadly out in my kitchen, I didn't smell it all that much. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer for what little bit I tried. And I have just a couple more makeup things from my Ipsy bags and things. So I did a video from, what company was that? It's the one that I got the painting, the big painting, paint by number, the cross stitch of Ursula, the diamond painting for my daughter with the cheetah. That's my thumbnails, a diamond painting. No, this was, scratch that. This is the company that I did the bag for my son. This wasn't Ocpud. I don't know. There's a thumbnail and it's got a picture of a sports bag that I got for my son, and then I got this. Forgive me for not remembering their name. This was a hair growth Shengfa, I probably butchered that, ointment, and it's 5 days and it was supposed to grow your hair. I did feel it's got ginger in it, like a ginger extract. I used it probably 6 or 7 times, believe it or not, because you just scoop some out and you rub it on your scalp. That gave me some volume, didn't it? I do think it helped to grow my hair a little bit. And I think part of my problem is that I've over layered my hair on the top, and so then the bottom looks straggly, which is why a while back I cut it a little bit. But it is grown out again, but it gets straggly on the bottom, I think, because this needs to grow out to look thicker. I do think when I was using this, my hair felt thicker when I was using this. This is only like a $3 product. And you could kind of feel the tingling with your scalp. I left it on for maybe 2 minutes, washed my hair and washed it out. Because for the life of me, the print on this was way too tiny, even zooming in on it with my camera. To read the instructions, there was no way. I even got readers, couldn't read it. It's way too small and kind of blurry. I do think that it helped. It's supposed to take dormant hair follicles and waken them up, kind of a thing, with the ginger extract. Do I think I grew hair? I don't know. I don't know that I think I grew hair, but I sure as heck think it helped. For $3, I would strongly consider getting more. I actually really like that product and it smelled good. I got this in an Ipsy Glam bag. It's from Grown Alchemist and it's a hand cream. It was vanilla, orange peel. It was nice. The hand cream snob that I am, I actually really liked it. It was moisturizing. It wasn't anything to write home about, but I enjoyed it. And I got this from my Ipsy Glam bag. This was a Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. Love the texture. Absolutely love the texture. But this little tiny sample, who knows? I think it was very nice and it helped, but I wouldn't know from this tiny sample if it was worth purchasing a whole one. But I did love the texture. And then I got this from my Ipsy Glam bag. It's from V Cosmetic. And it's a concealer. Okay. But it was like this pink skin tone. It wasn't even light. It was very pink. You want to know my pet peeve? That there's that much product left in here, but the doe foot doesn't reach. I'm like, what a waste of product. I have tried scraping the sides, and then on the top too, like where to stop, you know, like, I feel like there's product left in there that I can't reach with this doe foot. And it's this weird pink texture. I don't know. I like something that lightens a little bit more than like that weird pink peachy texture, peachy pink texture, or texture color. I don't know, it was okay. So I mixed it with, I use a lot, see how it's kind of peach colored? Kind of like you have a little blush on it versus actual whitening. I don't know. I wouldn't buy that. I didn't care for the color. The product itself was fine, I just don't like the color. It looks like I have blush on, and it's the concealer. I don't know. I just thought the weird peachy pink color was weird. Anyways, I mixed it with a very light colored e.l.f. Cosmetics that I get from Walmart all the time, 16-hour camo e.l.f. Cosmetics. And I mixed the two together and I thought it was a lovely color. So that's how I use that up. So you guys, that is my very long empties. I got through a lot of stuff. I even did a bunch of Melter's mixers, so check that out. I posted that yesterday. So I nailed this Melty challenge. So, hi Jamie, he's staring at me. Yeah, he's a good boy. He slow blinks at me. Aw, he's a good boy. He says I love you. Oh, Jamie. Love you. He's a good boy. He's the orange and white one. Oh, he's a good boy. He's staring at me. But yeah, you guys, so that's my empties. Stay tuned. I'll have all kinds of stuff coming up in August. Definitely the melting challenge. I'm already on that for August. And I hope to have another Melter's mixers. And I'll definitely have a ginormous Scentsy Aroma Haul, probably 2, but the second one won't be as big, even though it's combined 2, it still won't be nearly as big. And yeah, you guys, and stuff with Scentsy, and I really need to try to do more Scentsy. I need to cash out a party, so stay tuned. My clubs, will go through a club edit. We definitely see a video of that. I just want to wait and hear back from them before I chop it all the heck and back. Because if they restore them, I don't want to have dropped a bunch. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that. And yeah, you guys, we'll see you soon.